Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So UAB's offense will get the first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
The Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Finds his man, it's Hooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Let's go. On the ground, it's Jacobs. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Fires it. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
7, Navy 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Navy's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Makes his man. There he goes. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Boy, last year was a massive success for the Mids under Coach Brian Newberry. They won 10 games. The thrilling comfort behind victory in the bowl against Oklahoma, and the future looks bright.
It does look bright, and it's Drew Cronic in this offense, man. It's so different. They show the spread principles while still keeping the beautiful wing tee that everybody loves. So the variation on offense, Palmer, it made them even harder to stop a year ago.
Yeah, it really is a bit of a hybrid in a lot of ways. It used to be tough just when it was the regular triple option, and now you've got some different elements factoring into this as well. Big expectations. That win against Oklahoma got Navy fans really excited for this year.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Sticks it in his belly. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. On the run, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Makes the grab, and they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Back to throw, it's Kitna. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running behind that left side. It's a seam wide open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Using the quick game. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone, helping your offense out.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Looking for the goal line. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blazers.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
14, Navy 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Horvat. Got out of trouble and throws. Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Defense might bring the house here. Run it with the fullback. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
Here comes the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Got enough for the first. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. To give to the big fullback. Jukes his way for more. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Chapman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. The option look. He breaks a tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Buying some time. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Pocket breaking down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
At the 34-yard line. First down for the offense.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, UAB.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And the Blazers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here. Execute.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Oh, he's got some. Touchdown, Navy! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Jacobs. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to the draw.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking to throw, it's Kitna. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Lots of running room. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Blazers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC would be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. Wide open space. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Navy will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Blazers are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Blazers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he has been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's Horvat. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down.